Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Crypto Teacher and NWO book. Also, those who donated to the Cash App, Patreon, much love. And then also, those who are shopping at the store, remember, ladies, I definitely have something coming for you, I promise. Now, of course, we want to get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. Of course, guys, just like I stated, with the actual market, guys, do not forget the Fed is running both. Fed is running the stock market. Fed is running cryptos. Fed has to keep the stock market up until after this election. And then, of course, we go for free fall. But right now, they have to keep the stock market up, guys. Now we see the pullback as far as what cryptos are concerned. We see the volume going lower. We saw XRP head lower. So, guys, we knew where we were headed. We didn't see XRP run to that 33 cents, 40 cents. That would have let us know, okay, we're going to be headed to this 20,000. We would have known that if that would have happened. It didn't happen. Now, if we can get this stimulus package, guys, after this election, this $2.2 trillion, remember, was already passed in the House of the Democrats. Only thing it has to do is get passed with the Senate. We definitely will be on a bull run. You're going to have so much liquidity. Don't forget the Fed is still cutting these $500 billion checks every single Tuesday, plus $2.2 trillion, and all the liquidity is already there. Guys, it's definitely going to be amazing. But get yourselves in position. Make sure you stay focused on the indicators. Volume, stable coins, and XRP. Don't forget about it. We have Bitcoin options, guys. Open interest at an all-time high. Anytime we see this, guys, all-time highs, that means normally when we hit these certain dates, we take a dip. Remember, even if you're in a bull market, you're still going to have pullbacks. But we know the Fed is running all of this, so we can clearly see it. Now, basically, we have the CME quietly passes BitMEX for the second largest as far as futures exchange. And guys, we know everything is planned out. We know the CME is controlled by the boys. Now, we have PayPal in talks to buy a crypto firm, including BitGo. Now, guys, is this news? No. If you can't withdraw and you can't deposit, what does that mean? They want to be a custody. They want to make sure they feed you to death. You're not going nowhere with that money. You're going to spend it right on our platform so we can collect all these fees. They want to lock you in. Guys, we understand this. We know this. Come on, conscious, guys, conscious. Remember, you're on this channel of truth. Truth sets you free. Do not forget about that, guys. Truth sets you free. And nobody wants to see the truth, guys. The truth is ugly. That's the reason why what? People are not free. Now, basically, we have the Bitcoin price has new record highs in 7 countries. Brazil, Turkey, Argentina, Sudan, Angola, Venezuela, Zambia. So, guys, if you're in one of these countries where their dollars are just about nothing and you have a little Bitcoin, man, you almost rich. So, guys, it definitely makes a change in your life. Now, we have Ethereum set to become the first blockchain to settle 1 trillion in a year. So, guys, we definitely know that's definitely going to happen. 2.0 is definitely going to be big. 1 over LIBOR, 1 over the derivative swaps, guys, is definitely coming. It's definitely going to be big. Like Trump says, it's going to be big. Now, we have Chainlink. Brings verifiable randomness to Ethereum's mainnet, guys. And we know this is going to be great for gaming, also for scaling. So VRFs are very, very important. Only the holder of the private key can compute the hash, but anyone with the public key can verify the correctness of the hash. So guys, we know Chainlink is going to be very, very important. Even though it takes those dips, guys, go right back up because we know it's part of the puzzle. Now we have the DeFi season could be over with Bitcoin going to the moon. But guys, we know this article is nothing but fluff. We know Brian Brooks has already confirmed DeFi is going to be basically replacing the banking services that we have now. So we know that blockchain tokenization is definitely coming to replace these brick and mortar banks. Now, lastly, guys, we have the PBOC seeks to revise banking law to legalize the digital yuan and ban yuan peg tokens. And guys, it looks like they're ready to roll out their digital yuan with that type of law. Now, if you go against that law, you can be fined up to 5 times what they actually gave you. So, guys, looks like that big rollout is headed, especially if they can hurry and get this law passed. If I'm going to airdrop billions or trillions of dollars, you're only going to be able to spend that in my currency. And that keeps them in control of their economy, plus total control of the people. Because we know the economy, controls the people, especially when it comes to the United States. So just wait till it gets here. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher NWO book. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, BitChute, Binance. Don't forget about the stock channel, guys. Make sure that you go subscribe. Crypto Teacher Stocks. You have your Cobalt, your chip stocks, your gaming, your banking. Everybody sitting at home. Don't forget about the at-home stocks, the C-word, the biotech stocks. Also, while everybody's at home waiting on free money or getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and y'all have a wonderful day.
We used to need banks for that, but now we have technology for that. And so at the most basic level, that's what's going on. When you talk about stable coins versus when you talk about Bitcoin versus when you talk about privacy tokens, these are all doing different things, much like the communications apps on our phone. So if you ask me what's the thesis for Bitcoin, the thesis for Bitcoin is one day it's possible that America and Europe and other places will adopt monetary policies that look like Venezuela's monetary policy, and government issued currency will no longer have value because it will be debased, right? As Brad said on your previous conversation, at some point there will be real inflation in the system. So that's the thesis of Bitcoin. It's not supposed to do anything other than be rationed. That's its core value. Stable coins are kind of different. The idea of stable coins are, hey, we could take something that has a knowable value. We could either back it based on an algorithmic activity, or we could back it based on dollars in the bank. But we could take this thing that we know has value and we could internetify it, right? We could make it so that it's programmable and instantaneous and doesn't rely on the internal workings of a bank to transact. So it's like we know people want this because they already sign up for Zelle and Venmo. But the problem is Zelle and Venmo aren't interoperable with each other. They're closed loop kinds of systems. Stablecoins are all about the concept of the internet, fully interoperable. You don't have to be on Zelle to receive a Venmo payment, right? Here, I can transact with anybody who's connected to the internet, and that's a good thing for stablecoins. And then ultimately, really, Chris, I think the real use case of crypto is in a world of increasing integration and increasing globalization. It really makes no sense to think that anyone across borders who wants to transact with each other has to pay a foreign exchange fee to change yen into dollars, let's just say, and then also to pay a money transmitter for the act of hitting the send button and sending that money across a proprietary platform. Imagine if there was a single token that was recognized on both sides of that divide. And when you received it, you could cash it out into your local currency. And when I received it, I could cash it out into my local currency without the need to change it, right? Those kinds of things occupy so many trillions of dollars of friction in the system that it's when people say there's no killer app to crypto, I sort of think, no. The killer app of crypto is the simplest application, which is avoiding frictions. That's what it's all about, much as the internet did for sending information.